Hello everyone. May 25th, 2025, Saturn enters Aries. The shift of Saturn into Aries on May 24th, 2025 marks a pivotal moment. It's a cosmic turning point where discipline meets your initiation, where structure fuels momentum, where dreams guided by Neptune must now be shaped into reality. Saturn has spent time drifting through Pisces, a realm of boundless energy and intuition, where lessons were learned in surrender and faith. But now it crosses into Aries, a fire is lit. There's an ignition in your soul. This is not a season for contemplation. It is a call for action, demanding courage, decisiveness, and a willingness to carve new paths, which requires a lot of discipline too. Saturn, the greatest architect of destiny, stands shoulder to shoulder with Neptune, the dream weaver. Their dance is not an easy one. Saturn is the realist. Neptune is the dreamer. So we are actually now shifting from the realm into reality. But together they hold a secret to true creation. Dreams that are not just imagined but can be built on step by step. For the next 3 years, mark my words, for the next 3 years, Aries' way of thinking will take precedence over everything else, will take the center stage in your life, calling you to define what you stand for. Aries is the sign of initiation, leadership, the warrior's courage. But Saturn in Aries is not impulsive. It is strategic. This is the time when ambition solidifies, when bold ideas demand structure. They demand a foundation on which the structure can be built solidly, when willpower is tempered by wisdom, which means you need to be disciplined, you need to be determined and dedicated to whatever project you want to harness. So, and yet, Saturn is not alone. Neptune is lingering near, softening the edges, whispering of ideals and visions that transcend earthly limitations. This conjunction asks, what dream is ready to be forged? What vision have you carried that now demands the form, foundation, or discipline? This is not just about dreaming, it's about becoming. Saturn in Aries is the fire that sustains, the fuel that carries you through challenges, the endurance that turns aspirations into tangible success. The next 3 years will require your resilience, clarity, and decisive movements towards your growth. The weight of Saturn ensures that what is built now will stand the test of time. The presence of Neptune reminds us that discipline must serve something greater, a purpose beyond mere structure, a dream worth fighting for. So see how from the realm we come out with our dreams, and then we realize that these can actually be worked upon. I can manifest and build the vision that I see for myself or my life. So as the Saturn steps into Aries, ask yourself, what am I ready to deal with, or what am I ready to lead? What truth demands expression? What foundation am I prepared to lay that can turn my visions into reality? The universe is shifting, and with it, so are all of us. The next chapter of our lives has arrived. Embrace it with courage. As a narrative, let me explain. Picture yourself as the Saturn, strong and confident, stepping into Aries on May 24th, 2025, and not quietly but subtly. It is at its peak on May 25th. But like the ignition of a flame that refuses to be extinguished, this is the great shift, the turning of the cosmic tide. It is like your life can completely change. And if Saturn in Pisces felt like wading through the mist, searching for solid ground, then this transition is the clarity we have been waiting for, a fire roaring through uncertainty, illuminating the path ahead. So Saturn has spent years teaching us about surrender, about trust, about the unseen forces that guide our fate. But in Aries, that lesson changes. Aries does not wait. Aries does not hesitate. Here Saturn commands action. He says, start laying the foundation of the construction of your life the way you would like it to be built. So no more drifting in ambiguity. No more waiting for signs. No more waiting for omens. Now the test is one of your willpower, your determination, and your dedication with discipline. It is a test of your courage, of the ability to take the leap before the bridge is fully built. Yet Saturn in Aries is not impulsive. It is strategic. Fire, deliberate moment. It asks, what are you willing to fight for? What vision demands structure? What passion is ready to be fortified into something long-lasting? Neptune still lingers close, softening the edges, whispering the dreams, but Saturn insists that dreams alone will not suffice. Now dreams need to turn into reality. They must be built upon. They must be earned. So for the next 3 years, Saturn will teach us the art of discipline through initiation. The warrior energy of Aries paired with Saturn's steady hand creates an alchemy of endurance, forging the leaders, pioneers, and fearless creators. The world does not need another passive observer. It needs those willing to act, to build, to lead. So this is your call. This is your call to step forward, to define what you stand for, to move with intention. The universe has shifted, and with it you are being called towards something greater. Will you answer that? I am sure now that the clarity is there, what you're supposed to do. Embrace this opportune moment and start weaving your dreams. Start laying the foundations of your visions and see the structure rising slowly, steadily, and successfully. So, this is your call. Do not miss this opportunity. Like I always implore, that astrology is more than decoding celestial movements. It's a compass for your personal journey, guiding you towards clarity, connection, and transformation. With years of experience weaving cosmic insights into meaningful narratives, I offer personalized guidance which are tailored to your unique path. So if you seek deeper understanding, alignment with the rhythms of the universe, or simply a space to explore your soul story, I invite you to connect through my website, and I promise I will help you get out of your comfort zone, overcome your fears so that you can have your new learnings, go towards the growth. After your growth, success is imminent. So together we can illuminate the wisdom written in the stars and bring its messages to life. Till my next, stay blessed and tune in for May 28th when there's a new moon in Gemini. Always stay blessed, and may the cosmos always inspire your way forward.